Arm stretch in circles is an introductory barrel exercise, and we do 3 repetitions of each. The goals of these exercises are to stretch the chest, the neck, and the shoulders. This exercise helps to open the whole anterior chain and to help improve posture. You can think of this exercise as rib cage arms advanced to include extension. This is good for countering computer work, for the bent over daily life posture, and for kyphosis. So the setup, the barrel's on the mat, and we have a heavy weighted pole and 1 to 2 pound weights nearby. The student sits, go ahead and bring your knees together, with their knees together, legs together, and you want to kind of approximate, as you look at them, the distance where their shoulders would be on the apex of the barrel. To initiate the execution, the tail is pulled strongly under, the chin goes toward the chest, the eyes to the abs, and again, the pelvis rolls first. The body sequentially articulates onto the barrel, shoulders coming down, and then head coming last. Once the student's down here, if they're beginning, I can hand them the pole. The arms reach up, the ribs stay down, and what I want to look for is that these back ribs are connected into the barrel. So as much as we think this is an arm exercise, it first is a stability exercise. So watch for those posterior ribs to be down. The execution of the arm movement, as Jamie exhales, he reaches back, and there are 3 small pulses where he's deepening every time to stretch farther, and then he inhales to return the arms a little more forward. And then again, as he reaches back, the ribs are pulling in opposition and down. The back ribs are staying here. And let's just bring the pole here. You okay there for a minute, Jamie? So precision on this exercise. We're making sure the arms move from the back. That's key. We're also making sure, and the pole's kind of an aid here, that the arms move symmetrically and stay as wide as the box. Common errors are letting the ribs pop up during that, so especially during the pulsing phase, you might see a big lift here, and we don't want to see that. You might see the arms bending back here and trying to cheat out the stretch. You might see the wrists losing neutral, so either the wrist dropping back or flexing forward. And you might see the arms coming out of symmetry, which is pretty easy to spot here with this pole. So watch for all those things in precision. With this exercise, to spot it, you want to come behind the student, and you can either use a moving into touch at the ribs, and you saw me come around Jamie there, or I might even use a moving into touch here as he brings the arms back. I might have him go ahead and press into me, Jamie, and pull your ribs down so that he feels that opposition, and I can give him a little support there. This is a great exercise. And every barrel exercise is a 3-in-1 exercise. So it's an exercise getting onto the barrel, it's an exercise doing the exercise, and it's an exercise coming off the barrel. And so to come off the barrel with the arms up, as though he finished his last repetition, he initiates at the atlas axis, curls over, and then he can begin to stretch his legs out, reach forward, and maybe he can even put that pole across the ball of his foot, pulling his C-curve back for a little bit of a counter stretch. Go ahead and roll up, Jamie. So let's look at this exercise in real time. You ready? Bend your knees. This time I'm going to advance him to going down with the pole. Now, as your student advances to this level, you can have them hold with a light fist, and you can support here and guide as they go down, but the goal is really to have the student own the work. So Jamie's strong enough, fingers long, Jamie. Pull into your center line, tuck your tail under you, and come all the way back on the barrel. Place yourself into the barrel, back ribs down, and exhale, reach 3, ribs down 2, 1, and inhale up, and reach, and reach, and reach, and come up, and one more, stretch, and stretch, and stretch, come up. Bring the chin toward the chest, curl up, reach out, stretch your legs away, counter stretch, flex forward, pull the abs back in. So that's how this looks in real time. Building blocks for this would be to simply omit the pole. So the student would not work with a pole. They would have no resistance there. To work a smaller range of motion, or to use a wedge like the flex cushion so that it occurs on a slope rather than an arched barrel. To challenge the work, we could do it in a straight leg position. Now, let's go on to the next exercise that's taught right with this one, which is the arm circles. So we change apparatus. We go to a 1 to 3 pound weight. Jamie has 2 pounds, that's about right. Again, these aren't arm exercises, they're posture exercises. Knees are bent, the setup is identical, the arms reach long, and initiation occurs at the pelvis. He stretches the spine, drapes it into the barrel, the head comes back. Now, I'm looking to make sure again that the shoulder line is at the apex of the barrel, and if I look at his head and neck, they're relaxed. On either of these exercises, if the client looks like their chin is up and their neck is uncomfortable, and you can say to your student, how's that feel? Then bring your chin down, Jamie. You can either put a hand under their head to support this, or you could put a little pillow in there to make it more comfortable for them, or move them more forward on the barrel. For the circles, the arms come back, they stretch, and the ribs are moving in opposition. And then he reaches wide around. The arms never go below the barrel or the hips. And we reach wide through the collarbones, reaching through the middle fingers with the ribs in opposition 3 times, really stretching open as much as possible. And coming up, and let's reverse this. Down, around, reach and return. Down, around, abs deep and return. Hold on to the barrel, deep and return. And head comes up. Lift up and over, and straighten your legs and stretch forward. Head down. Pull your abs deep into the belly so your arms can come right down here so that you're out of your shoulders, and then articulate up. So very similar to the arm stretches, just adding a little more opening with those circles. Signs of readiness. Your students are ready for this exercise. It's a beginning exercise. It's so introductory that only the students who shouldn't do extension for some reason, like those who have stenosis, would not be ready for this. So don't be afraid to introduce this. Building blocks, again, without the weights for the circles, without the poles for the reaches, working a smaller range of motion, and then working to long legs for a challenge.